Hi everybody, this is Bruce Bochy, and this pre-calculus lesson is on changing polar to rectangular and rectangular to polar. Just a couple of formulas here. So rectangular is, remember, is xy. You did an xy chart, and polar is r theta. Okay, so polar conversion to rectangle, this is the easy one, you guys. X equals r cosine of theta and y equals r sine of theta. So find the rectangular coordinate of each. Okay, so here we have the radius is 5 and the angle is pi over 3. So I'm just going to plug in 5 and then pi over 3 for each one, and that would be my xy coordinate right there. Okay, so so you're going to end up getting 5 halves, comma 5 root 3 over 2. All right, so try that with this one. Okay, so r is 3, and then the angle is 270. Okay, and then when you get that, you should get 0, 3. Okay, because the cosine of 270 is 0. Okay, the sine of 270 is negative 1. Alrighty, nice and easy, right? Okay, try this one here, you guys. So you do this one. So x equals negative 13 cosine of negative 70, and y equals negative 13 sine of negative 70. And you should get negative 4.45 and 12.22. Okay, conversion from rectangular to polar. This one's a little bit harder, but it's not that bad. So your radius is equal to square root of r squared, or x squared plus y squared. And depending on how big, if x is positive, then you use theta is inverse tangent of y over x. And if it's less than, then theta is inverse tangent of y over x plus pi. All right, so find the polar coordinates, okay? So here's, we're going to go negative 8 and 12. So we're going to find the radius first. X is negative 8 and y is 12. Okay, and so we get about 14.42. And since x is less than 0, because it's the negative 8, you're going to use that formula, and then you plug it in. And so 12 eighths is 3 halves, and the inverse tangent of 3 halves plus 3.14, you get 4.12. So there's your polar coordinates of that. Okay, how about this one here? Okay, so you're going to, r is going to be square root of 2 squared plus negative 4 squared, and then inverse tangent of negative 4 over 2, and you should get those coordinates right there. Okay, write the polar equation for r equals 6 cosine of theta in rectangular form. Okay, remember r is x squared plus y squared, so r squared is going to be x squared plus y squared. So I'm going to just multiply both sides by r to get an r squared there. Okay, so you get r squared equals 6r cosine theta. So this right here is x squared plus y squared. This is just 6x right there. So x squared plus y squared equals 6x, and that's your answer. Okay? Okay, so this section, write the rectangular equation in polar form. Okay? All right, so remember, x is r cosine of theta, and y is r sine of theta, so I just substitute those in. I'm going to FOIL this part out right here. Okay, when I FOIL that out, and then notice I have, I'm going to combine these two guys together and pull an r squared out. Okay, so when and the 9's cancel, that's right. And then throw the negative 6r cosine on this. This ends up being negative 6 or 6x right here. Remember, cosine plus sine squared equals 1, so I get 1 times r squared. Okay, so there it is right there.